Instant coffee is a beverage that enables people to quickly prepare hot coffee by adding hot water or milk to coffee solids. This has been a part of coffee culture since at least the 18th century. It was first patented in 1771 by Englishman John Dring, whose method of preparing the coffee was quite interesting. He would make a coffee paste using butter to give it a thick consistency that would later be added to hot water, rather than what we would consider today to be instant coffee. The first soluble instant coffee was invented over 100 years later in 1899 by David Strang of New Zealand. The whom, when, and where of instant coffee may be in flux, but the fact is that for as long as commercial coffee trading has existed, consumers, merchants, and importers were looking for ways to extend the life of the bean beyond roasting. Instant coffee is manufactured in two ways: freeze drying or spray drying, resulting in a powder or granulated crystals that can be rehydrated just by adding hot water or milk. Spray drying is exactly what it sounds like. Liquid coffee is sprayed as a very high fine mist through a very hot and dry chamber. Hot air that reaches temperatures of about 415 Fahrenheit blows the mist downwards. By the time the mist reaches the bottom of the chamber, the coffee has become a fine powder. This powder is then formed into coffee granules for proper measurement to facilitate packaging. Spray drying is usually done at a higher temperature than freeze drying, which affects the taste of the final product, but it is less costly than freeze drying. The other method, freeze drying, is where concentrated brewed coffee is filtered and further extracted, leaving a coffee concentrate. This concentrate is then frozen at extremely low temperatures into slabs of ice that are later broken into pieces and ground into particles. These are then ground and sent through a drying chamber where, under proper conditions of heat and vacuum, the ice vaporizes and is removed, leaving behind the coffee powder that can be reconstituted in water. While some argue that freeze drying is the better method, both affect caffeine content and taste. Additionally, both are often derided for being inferior quality. To keep costs low, instant coffee manufacturers mostly use low quality and cheaper Robusta variety of coffee. Manufacturers also use past crops of their Arabica variety, as the loss in quality significantly reduces the purchase price. While instant coffee may be alright in small quantities, they usually possess a harsh bitterness and have a rubbery kind of taste if not modified. Word also has it that instant coffee does not go bad. I'm not exactly sure how that is true, given that it's for human consumption. It is said that the lack of moisture in instant coffee preserves it for a long time. But instant coffee that has been stored for a very long time may solidify and lack flavor and aroma. Also, to measure up to the ease and convenience promised, instant coffees are highly differentiated into smaller units which attract many people. But what is key for sustainability is for customers to gauge what their purchase actions imply to the environment. The packages are almost always made from plastic and aluminum foils that are damaging to the environment in the long run. Reusable cans are a much better option if one absolutely has to consume instant coffee.